Welcome back to Nivaro. In lesson 6.3, I'm going to teach you guys how to make new screens and link them throughout your project. So the first step in making a new screen is coming here and opening the app folder. In the app folder, that's where we keep all of our screens. And as you can see, this page.tsx, which isn't in any additional folders, that's like the root. That's the intro page, the first thing the user sees. And what we want to do is add a whole new page that the users can use. And to do that, what you want to do is copy this whole example page. What I've done is made this example page so that you can easily copy paste it and make it your own. So what I'm gonna do, right click, copy, and then just paste it inside the app folder. And since we know that the name of the folder is also the name of that screen, we want to rename it to whatever we want to do. And in this case, we're making it just a regular new page. So I'm going to rename this and call it new page. Inside this new page, you can see we have a page.tsx file. I know, a lot of pages, but just keep following. And what we have here is basically the same thing as all the other pages. However, the biggest difference is we'll have unique components called inside of our export default function, which is what actually displays on your screen. So what we want to do to differentiate this page.tsx from the rest of our project is call some different components inside of here. So what I'm gonna do is just add a bunch of chatbots. So to import the chatbot, I'll type import chatbot from, and then I'll just copy this piece because we've already written it before, from chatbot, and there's no underlines, which means it works. And to actually display our chatbots, I just have to type in chatbots because that's what we named our function. I'm just gonna copy paste this a bunch of times so we know we've gotten to our new page every single time. And if I want to see how this displays, let's not forget the command npm run dev. Once we type that, we can open the application in our browser, and once it loads in, we will see that, yep, our website's in the same state that we left it before. And now you might be wondering, where is this new page? Well, before I show you that, I'm gonna show you what the example page looks like and show careful attention to this URL up here. See what changes. When I click example, it added a little backslash and then the name of that screen. So to navigate to the new page screen, I want to replace this example page with the name of our new screen that we made, new page. So I'm just gonna type that in here, new page. And yeah, from the absurd amount of Nivaro chatbots we see here, it's pretty clear that the new page can be accessed by changing the URL. However, we don't always just want to have our users change the URL of the page. That isn't really professional. So to make navigation to the screen work, we're gonna add it to this little header up here. And this little header, it keeps showing up, and it's a reusable piece of HTML. So it's pretty clear that it would be in the components folder. So coming back to our code, I'm gonna open the components folder, find the header.tsx file. And the important part that we should pay attention to is this links variable. And all the ways to use this are detailed in these comments. But just to sum it down, what you have to do is copy this whole thing, because this is a dictionary where there's different things with different names at like the highest level. So once you copy paste that, the name is the name that shows up on this nav bar itself. Since this is our new page, I'm just gonna call the name new page. And then the path where this website is located is going to be slash, and then you want to use the name of the folder. And what this does is it adds this little piece to the end of your URL whenever that button is clicked. This little part right here. And from what I see, we need to add new page to the end of our path. So I'm just gonna paste that here. And yeah, whenever I click example, it takes us to the example page. And if I go back to the new page, we get to that new page. And yeah, we can also add navigation to buttons within our code itself. So for instance, if we go back to the intro page, let's say I want to make the send message button send me to the new page. That's what we're going to add right now. So the way we do this is first to import link from next link in our component itself. So I'm going to copy this, and I want to add that button navigation to the send message button. This button is located inside of the contact me component. So I'm going to go up to the top and add this import statement, because that's where the import statement goes. Next, you can see that it's grayed out because we haven't used it yet. And we want to wrap the button in link tags. And this is what a link tag looks like. And that basically just means take me there. So by having href new page, it'll take us to that new page. And to implement this, we have to use this link and wrap it around the button. So just to put it in practice here, we have our button right here. So to wrap our link around it, I'm gonna have to open a tag, call it link, and then we can also add the href new page inside. And after closing this link tag, we no longer have any errors, and let's see what happens to our code. Yep, whenever I click the send message button, it sends me to the new page, just as the link was expected to do. What we've done is we've created a new screen, learned how to open it from the URL itself, and using that, learned how to add navigation to that new screen. So thank you for stopping by, and I recommend you guys, just like 6.2, use 6.3 as a quick reference video that you can go back to learn how to make new screens really easily. Also, I recommend you guys pay close attention to these comments that are sprinkled throughout the example code, like in this header over here that tells you exactly how to add new items to your navbar, and then also in this example page where it's explained exactly how to make new screens, and also for components from 6.2, all the comments throughout the starter code file, which tells you exactly how to create new components. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.